Hi guys, it's Jason here with another video for you guys, and today we are finally previewing the 2021 Oregon Ducks. They are coming off of a 4-3, 3-2, a Pac-12 championship. I know they didn't get there as they were supposed to win at the North last year, but they did play for a Pac-12 title. They won that game, and they were Pac-12 champs. And they unfortunately lost to Iowa State in the Fiesta Bowl, and that's how they ended the 2020 COVID season. It was on all the season, no off season, and whatnot. But what happened to Oregon during the off season before we preview the 21 season? A couple of transfers of note. CB Alikio did transfer to Boise State. Had a linebacker, Sam Mateo. He transferred it to SMU to go be with Jim Levitt. And Alikio went to Boise State to be with Andy Avalos that took the job. With Avalos taking that Boise State job, Oregon needed a new defense coordinator. They hired Tim DeRuiter from California and to be the defense coordinator. Tim DeRuiter was a co-defensive coordinator at Cal. His linebackers over the years, especially Jared Weaver, led the nation in the tackles and whatnot. So very good defensive coordinator. Let's talk about 2022. 2021, not 22. 22 is obviously next year. Oregon returning nine offensive starters, 7 defensive starters. Tyler Shuck did transfer to Texas Tech. So hopefully Shuck could have success in Texas Tech. Knowing that Shuck transferred, that means there'll be a new starting quarterback for Oregon. Who's in the running? Anthony Brown should be the front runner for Oregon. He's the transfer from Boise State. So not Boise State, Boston College. He got into the Pac-12 title game and the Fiesta Bowl last year. 164 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's a lot mobile than Taylor Chuck. His competition for the quarterback position, what I've read, Ty Thompson and Jay Butterfield is putting pressure on Anthony Brown. In my opinion, I would like Jay Butterfield to get a chance. Ty Thompson, very tired to the freshman, the best quarterback from Arizona of last year's recruiting cycle. I think Ty Thompson has the better children. He's young, he's mobile, he's big. All you want in a quarterback running a Joe Moorhead's offense. Joe Moorhead's offense, 31 points per game. That's with no spring ball. Yeah, Oregon got a couple practices in before COVID shut down everything. But really no spring ball, no fall camp, no off-season workouts. But yet you still put up 31 points. I believe in my heart that they didn't put in a full install of that offense last year. So with a full off-season, full camp, full workouts, I believe the offense will be more open up. As a running back position, CJ Vidal comes back, one of the most talented running backs in the conference when he's healthy. The senior and Travis Dye, a very good number 2 back. But now, who's going to be that third back? Like a CB Alikio? Very good question. Sean Dardis, I know he's had some injury issues in the past, but Stephen Mcgee, a lot of hype out of the camp from this guy, Stephen Mcgee, a true freshman from New York. Um, I believe that he could be a third option as running back. I believe he'll get a lot of reps. Still got that 4 games till you could redshirt. So does Mcgee only play 4 games? We'll see about that. Wide receiver group is probably the most talented that it's been at Oregon for a while. Pittman, Williams, Johnny Johnson the third all come back from a team that put up little numbers last year. Not what we're used to, but Troy Franklin, Dante, Iris Bovard, all true freshmen, all talented. I think Troy Franklin, as a true freshman, can really compete. Micah Pittman, it's all about questions. Can he stay healthy throughout the year? Tight end is a very big part of this offense. DJ Johnson is coming back. Cam McCormick coming back from injury. He looks very good in the fall camp. Unfortunately, Patrick Herbert first suffered a knee injury in the fall camp. He looks like to be out of the season. So the offense should be good. The defense should be good as well too. A lot of young guys. They returned 7 defensive starters, losing San Mateo down to SMU will hurt, but you still gotta know sure you gotta adjust in the flow that missed last year because of an injury. And Tim DeRuiter loves sending those linebackers on the blitzes and whatnot. The DBs should be good. You got a Dante Manning, he's a true freshman with others. This should also be good. So let's talk about the schedule where I think Oregon fans should have their expectations. Obviously, for me, the ceiling's always going to be a Pac-12 title. I know fans want the playoff, want a national title, but I feel like there's an unrealistic goals, especially when you're a school that never won a national title. You can't expect a national title every year or have a chance to play for one if you never won one. So I feel a Pac-12 title should be really up in the grabs for Oregon. That would make it 3 consecutive Pac-12 titles, but it's going to be tough. You got that week 2 matchup against Ohio State in the horseshoe on September 11th. That's going to be a big game at Washington. Washington's going to be upset too because they couldn't play Oregon. They had it to forfeit the Pac-12 title game. That's why Oregon was able to play for a Pac-12 title. So is Washington going to want payback? Washington has a key non-conference game at Michigan on the same week that Oregon's at Ohio State. And at Utah at the end of the year is always a difficult place to play. I know Oregon beat Utah in Utah during the Mayota's days. I think Herbert's got a victory at Utah, but Mario Cristobal hasn't got an at Utah win. Mario Cristobal as a coach, 15-1 at home. That Stanford game in 2019, I believe. It's the only blemish. Oregon had a big lead in that game, and Stanford just took advantage of opportunities and got away with the victory. But only 7-6 on the road for Cristobal at Oregon. That's a little concerning for me, especially when your three toughest games on the road. And we're not even talking about at UCLA with a team that I believe that's going to be very massively improved under Chip Kelly. And at home, you got Cal, you got Arizona Cal, Colorado, Washington State comes, and you got Oregon State, the Civil War game at home to end of the year. So Oregon should be at their 9 wins. Personally, I have Oregon at 9-3, second in the Pac-12 North. But do I want Oregon to win the Pac-12? Absolutely. But I gotta have my expectations set a little bit lower, and 9-3 would be very good. This team's still very young. Cristobal doing an amazing job recruiting, but for me, you gotta stack classes. I think he's had its third consecutive #1 class in the Pac-12, but I think 1 or 2 more classes you'll see Oregon get on a run like a Clemson or Alabama to dominate the conference. I'm not saying national title, to dominate the conference. And Oregon has one of the best rosters in the conference behind Washington and USC. USC, you call kid, and USC's USC. So once again, that's my Oregon preview of the 2021. Next week, I'll be breaking down the first matchup for Oregon, and it's Fresno State. It's August. Hopefully, everybody's staying safe from Corona, the Delta virus, or whatnot. Stay safe, and whatever you believe, just stay safe, stay alive, and like always, my name's Jason. Have a great day, and like always, go Ducks.